Hi, my name is Ash, and in this video I want to show you how you can replace your flow triggers with manual triggers. I've opened my task management state machine to send email flow, and I'd like to make some changes for development purposes and test these without adding new items to the production SharePoint list. I want the ability to control when the flow is triggered and on what item. So let's jump in and have a look. So I go into Edit, and once that's loaded I can select this automated trigger. So I'm going to remove the trigger and then select Add a Trigger. And in here I want a manual button. Once I've added manually trigger a flow, I want to add some inputs. So for this case it will be the SharePoint list item ID. So I'll add an input and then I'll put number. I'll change this to item ID so I know what it's asking for. And that's it for the action. Now what I want to do is go into the Get Item action and update the ID to be the output of the manually trigger a flow. So I'll click the dynamic fields and select Item ID. Then I can save and publish. And now I can test on a specific item. So the flow is now ready to go and I can test. So I'm going to go back to the details pane and I'm going to push run, and we'll see that the details pane pops up on the right hand side where I can enter the number. So I'm going to put 1 in here. So this is the SharePoint list item ID that I would like to test it on. So how that looks in SharePoint, I just come to the list here. I've got my example item in my project tracker list and the ID is 1. If the ID column's not showing in your list, you can go add column, show or hide columns, and then select ID. So I've got the ID and I've entered it in here and I can push run flow. So now when I open my flow, I can click on the Get Item and we can see that it has got that specific SharePoint item. Thanks for watching.